everyone. I hope you're having a blessed and beautiful day today. I just wanted to update some of you guys on our 19 status. My husband is doing fairly well. He had lost his taste and smell, which he is slowly gaining back. He has the tight cough and really bad fatigue. I have not come full blown as of yet, or if I'm going to. I have had a headache for the last 4 days and extreme fatigue. The kids are battling it as well. They have body aches and headaches, and they're coughing, and no fevers or anything as of yet. So I just wanted to update you guys on our progress and what we're kind of dealing with, and if you guys could continue to keep us in your prayers that it won't be as bad for us, or that it'll just completely pass over, and not be as bad for the kids. I have asthma. I've mentioned it before, so it's kind of concerning for me. It's a little concerning due to the fact of that. So I'm praying for, my breathing, that it doesn't get too labored, or that it would just completely pass over. And I ask that you guys continue to lift us up in your prayers. And I will be back. I have some things that I wanted to talk with you guys about, and just biblically, and things that are happening and things that are going on, which I'm sure a lot of you guys know what has been happening globally. There was an update with my husband as far as the religious exemption for work. He's trying to get that, and unfortunately the administration has made it impossible and has changed it so that there will be no religious exemptions or medical exemptions allowed, which my husband actually has both. He has had side effects due to a vaccine in the past, and it was a pretty severe side effect. So he was trying to get also a medical exemption due to that fact, and along with, he's kind of like trying to double, do a double so that he would be protected on all sides. And the administration today has come out and said that there will be no exemptions allowed. So he is being forced, because if he were to continue to deny it and say, I don't want it, then it would be that he would be kicked out without retirement. They would take his retirement from him. So, my husband has worked in the military for 35 years and has worked hard towards retirement. To just have them say, well, if you don't take this, we're taking that from you. It's kind of like a punishment for not giving in to their agenda. And unfortunately, until the Lord comes, we have to continue to tarry, right? And so, regardless of, well, I don't want to take it. And of course, we can all say that we don't want to take it. I don't want to take it. But in, people's cases where they have to work, they have to support their family. They have to work. If you don't work, you don't have food to eat, and you can't rely on the government all the time to supply that. You know what I mean? And God has called us to work, and I will not stop talking against it. we are fully against it, okay? Even my husband is fully against it. However, when it comes to, putting food on the table for his kids, even if he were to get kicked out, he wouldn't be able to find a job anywhere else, because there's no matter where you go, they're expecting it. And, the rapture has to be soon. I say that all the time, and it's, I can't imagine that God would continue to allow his people to be forced into a corner this way, and forced into a situation where they have to take this poison in order to feed their family, and people say, and I say it too, trust the Lord, trust the Lord, trust the Lord. And the one thing that I can say, and I have said it multiple times, and I know people are out there trying to scare people and say, well, this is the mark of the beast. It's not. And it's not because the church is still here. Those people that are truly saved, born again believers, who receive this thing, when you get saved, you're saved for eternity. And that means forever. So that doesn't mean that when and if you decide to get this thing, that you are all of a sudden kicked out of heaven because you've gotten it. That's not the case at all. So, unfortunately in people's situations, they have to, and it stinks. And this is the point that we're in right now. This is where we're at in life and in the end times. And, if God doesn't come quickly, there will be no flesh left to save, honestly. So, because of the schemes of the enemy and the things that he's doing, and all these things that he's planning and doing, and trying to destroy God's creation, and trying to alter God's creation, and all of this stuff, Jesus has to be coming quickly. And we know that, and we know that just by the stuff that's happening and going on, that we know that he's coming quickly. So I don't want to hear anybody in the comments saying that, this is the mark of the beast, because it's not. I am not going to argue with anybody. I'm just here to tell you that it's not the mark of the beast. So if you're afraid of that, if you've heard that, please have peace of mind to know that it is not the mark of the beast. However, it is moving towards it, but we won't be here to see that. We're not in the tribulation. The Antichrist hasn't come yet. There has to be a beast for there to be a mark of the beast. The Antichrist isn't even on the scene yet. So that's how we can know that this is not the mark of the beast. But it is quickly approaching. And if it's that close to approaching, then we know that our time here is up. So anyways, guys, I wanted to kind of give you a little update on what is going on in our neighborhood, what's going on in FAM, and what we're battling right now, at all ends. And 19 wise and jab wise, all of this stuff, I wanted to kind of let you guys know and ask you to continue to pray for us and pray for strength. And if God allows there to be a door to open for my husband in order for him to do whatever the case is, whether it be that he gets let go, or there might be a job somewhere that opens up that won't require it, whatever it is, he does not want to take this. Okay, I just want to make that clear. He does not want to take this. But if it comes to the point of feeding his family and having to take it, we've got 3 kids that he needs to feed. So, can't live on grass and grasshoppers. I mean, you can't do that. So anyways, guys, I will be back soon as I possibly can. And I love you guys, and I hope you are all doing well, and I'll talk to you soon.